Hello, everybody. My name is Steve Clark. I'm here to talk about my tax situation, and I want to talk about Bernice Hassan. Um, my experience with Bernice has been wonderful. I can't say enough good stuff about her. She practically saved my life. I was in serious trouble with the IRS, and I'm talking like $300,000 to $400,000 from back years. I got stuck in '08 with two mortgages and houses that weren't worth anything what I owed on them, and it was a total nightmare. And I got way behind, and I had also hired some accountants back then that were they just didn't do a very good job. I mean, they made it look like I made like a lot more money than I did, and landed up owing like $50,000 to $100,000 a couple years, and it added up quick with the IRS interest and penalties, and trying to catch up, and then just totally ignoring them. A lot of it was my fault. Mostly was. Should never got myself in that situation, but I was way behind on my taxes and years behind. I did get them caught up for later on years, but the years from like 10 years in past, they were a mess, and I was living in fear. My life was unmanageable. I was pretty much afraid to open a bank account in my name. I did keep my business accounts. I did keep my business going, only because it was a corporation, and I was able to dodge a bullet with that. I'm sure it would have came to a point where they would have broke the code on that and gotten into my finances with that. But I met Bernice off the internet, and I called her, and I was just trying to get a year's worth of stuff done, and we talked. I told her about my situation, and I really liked her from the very start. She was great. We got together and we started chewing on this thing. I had to go through and get all the old paperwork and all the stuff to process, and it was a lot of work on her end and some on mine as well. And her prices were very fair. I mean, she saved me hundreds of thousands of dollars with the IRS. So my situation was, I would say it was probably around 350 grand I owed, and I landed up I would say it was about 48,000 or something. I can't remember exactly what the amount was I owed when we got done. I had some stuff wiped out due to time limits, and we waited till the 10-year thing came up and eliminated some of the taxes from that. But Bernice saved my life. I just can't say enough good stuff about her. I would highly recommend her to anybody. She's honest. Her prices are great. She stays on top of me, trying to make sure I don't get myself back in this kind of situation ever again. She has some assistants now that are wonderful to work with. And the main thing is she's honest. There's no lying there. I had guys in the past that just lied to me. They didn't care. They just got my money and never took care of the business. Then I even had one guy that lost all my paperwork. Then I came to find out he wasn't even really an accountant. He was just a bookkeeper. I had another guy that died on me, and God rest his soul, but he definitely put me in a bind. Was some years that were, that the work he did was very questionable. He said I made like over $300,000 one year, and I didn't. I didn't make even a third of that, but I paid taxes on $300,000. With Bernice, it's all cut and dry. I can't say, all I can say is give her a go. She's the best I've ever dealt with, and I have a ton of gratitude towards her for getting me out of this situation. I feel like I can breathe again, and gave me a whole new perspective on the rest of my life. And with that, I want to thank everybody for listening, and thank you, Bernice, for helping me in the past and in the future. And I'll sign off with that. Thank you.